Hey guys, Slaughter Cinema 1 here. I just wanted to do a quick review. I just finished watching the collection, the Blu-ray combo pack. I wanted to give my quick review for it. I guess first I'll start off with the synopsis. I'm going to assume that you haven't seen the first one, so I don't want to give any spoilers from it. But it picks up right where the first one leaves off, and then they go and it has this big club scene, which I know a lot of people already know about from this movie, which had a really cool death scenes in it. And then the collector grabs somebody, and it's somebody that has I guess a rich family, and they actually go after the collector and are able to find somebody that the collector has had that kind of knew where he was, and they use that person to get into the collector's hideout. And basically it's them trying to find and escape with this person, and they're trying to get through all of the collector's traps and booby traps and stuff. Really, during the movie I didn't think the booby traps and everything were as good as the first one. I thought there were a few pretty cool ones, but the movie kind of felt a little more like Saw, I think, than the first movie did. I didn't enjoy it as much as I did the first one, but there were scenes at the beginning and end that made the movie good for me. But overall, the middle of the movie was actually a little bit boring, even though it was a lot of gore. It was much more gore than the first one, much more death than the first one. It was overall a pretty crazy movie. I wanted to mention some of the special features that were on this movie. They have the writer-director commentary. I haven't watched that. I haven't watched it with the commentary. I just watched it regular. They also have some alternate scenes in there too, where some of the scenes were a little bit different. They also had 5 other special features on here that were like featurettes. It was pretty cool. One shows the director and how he was going through with the other cast members, and he would actually go through and act like he was the cast member, and he would hold his hand where he expected the camera to be, just to show them, hey, this is where you're going to be laying, this is where the camera is going to be, and this is what's going to be happening to you, and this is what I expect. And he would actually act it out for them to let them see what was expected, which I thought that was pretty cool. And then they went into another one that had the makeup artist, and it was showing how he did the makeups and the cuts on people's faces and all the dead bodies and horrific things that are inside the collector's stash and house and everything. There was also one that was production design and stuff, where they're talking about the different scenes and why they chose where they chose, and most of it was shot in this school. And it was pretty cool featurette too. And then they had the one that was a special effects. I think by far that one and the director's vision was what the other one was called. I think those two were my favorite. The special effects one shows some of how the special effects were done with the scenes from the beginning of the movie. There was also one about stunts. I didn't really care for that one all that much. It wasn't as good. Overall, I'm glad to see a Blu-ray that has special features. The last few I reviewed, I didn't really have much special features for, and there weren't anything on the disc. Overall, I didn't think this movie was quite as strong as the other movie, but I really appreciated some of the special features they put in there. So I'm actually, for the Blu-ray total, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. This is the same thing I gave The Collector. I think the movie was slightly weaker than the first one, but the beginning and the end of the movie was very good. But overall, I think the special features on it and everything were really cool, and it was really cool to learn about how they made it. And I think they did a good job with the special features on there. Thank you guys, and I hope you enjoy the review.